Hola, señoras y señoritas y señores. Porque it's for everybody. This is for everybody. Disclaimer. You may have different views than I do in what I'm going to say. And please do not take this video as something against you. I'm not trying to do that. You have your right as one, as a person, and two, as an American citizen, to believe anything that you want to believe. Doesn't mean you're right. No, but seriously, you have a right to believe anything you want to believe. I'm just stating my opinion and also what I believe to be true, and just talking about something that kind of came to my attention. I was just watching a video, and I just wanted to talk about it because, you know, that's how I roll. That's what I do, you know? So, oh, how you guys like my blowout? I blew my hair out with my rain. Okay, so let's get started. Why you should be vegan and why I am. That was the title of the video. Actually, I wanted to see what the video was about. I mean, not because I wanted to just, you know, tear it apart or anything like that. I really wanted to know, like, because I know a lot of vegans, they will give you a lot of the information, the reasons why, you know. And that's why I wanted to see it, because I've really been contemplating being vegetarian. That's a very hard thing for me because we are a carnivore-ish family. Yes. Even my dogs, you know. And I want to put this in the right way. The young lady, I can't remember what the name of her name was, which, more power to her, she was vegetarian for a while and she decided to go vegan. And she was saying how she didn't want to buy any more, you know, leather or fur products, but she was going to keep the ones that she had and wear them. And she's vegan also completely 100% in her diet. You know, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I want to keep watching this video, see what she says. And then she went to talk about how can we as humans say that, you know, oh, I'm a human, so, you know, these animals are for my consumption. And I was thinking about it, you know, when she said that, and I was wondering, that is one disagreeing point that I have with vegans, or with some vegans. Not all vegans believe that way. They just decide to be vegan. And honestly, it depends on the origin of your beliefs of where we as humans originated from. And honestly, and I'm going to give you the opposite side, if you believe that your ancestor at one point was maybe a fish, was probably a frog, was maybe a orangutan, if you honestly believe that, her point is very valid. I mean, that is true. I mean, and I'm just using this as an example, if my dog, she's 8 years old, if she somehow was evolved to the point of what a human is evolved in her thought processes, and she said, you know what, she has the same thought process as a human, and she's able to say, well, because I can think better than my counterpart, which is my other dog, who's about he's 6 years old almost, and so he doesn't have the same thought process as me, so I can eat him. I would see that as morally wrong, because they're both dogs, they're both animals. So yeah, I would consider it morally wrong for her to do that. that's kind of like a human saying, well, this person is mentally less stable than me, so I can kill them, which some people do believe that way. But evolution-wise, yeah, that would be completely and utterly wrong. But I don't believe in evolution. I believe that God created the earth. And that when he created the earth, he created the animals first, and then he created people second. And when we were created, he gave us, or he gave Adam and Eve and all of his succeeding generations, dominion over the animals. And dominion does not mean just go destroy anything, you have, just do what you want to do. It wasn't that. Dominion was talking about to rule over, to keep in control, to, in a way like farming and even pet keeping and even food raising and in all aspects of it. And as a creationist, I don't believe that a person should go and just go shoot an animal for trophy, because I believe we should be good stewards of what we have. And if you can't eat the animal, why are you killing it? Because animals do have their place and they keep the ecosystem in the right order. I don't believe in just going to go kill all the wolves because there's not enough moose for people to eat. I don't believe in going to go kill, I just don't like that idea, because I feel like it's being bad steward of what God has given us dominion over. And there's a lot of places where dogs are eaten, where cats are eaten, and they don't eat cows, or whatever might be the case. And I cannot say that they're wrong for eating the dog. I just personally won't eat a dog because I would think it would be nasty. And I've heard people say it tastes good, but if push came to shove, I would. I probably would go vegan though by that time. No, I'm just joking. But seriously, it's just for myself and for anyone who might be watching this that might agree with me, might have slightly different points of view on it. I just do not believe that it is morally wrong for someone to eat an animal, but I do know that the logistics or the just the real repercussions of treating animals cruelly is not right. The Bible even talks about treating animals wrong, and someone that does, they're considered brutish, and that's in the Bible. The Bible tells you not to treat animals wrong. The Bible also speaks of, like, if you find a bird's nest, on the ground, to not to just take the eggs, or not to just take the mother and leave the eggs. So the God of creation, who created people, who created the rule that we have dominion over them, did not sanction cruelty to animals. Cruelty to animals comes from the human nature. After Adam went against what God wanted him to do and sinned, he created a sin nature in people. So we are inherently bad. And when people continue on their inherently bad nature, they will do things like torture animals. And I don't care if it's for food. I don't care if it's a pet. I don't believe it's right at all to torture any animal. And there are humane ways of killing an animal, and we all know that is true. That's why when our dogs get extremely sick, we have a way to put them to sleep. And any farmer will tell you, even though they may not eat their animals, if their animals get too sick, they have a way to put them down. So to say that we are being morally wrong, I do not believe that, because meat and animals are not related. Now, and I know a lot of you science people out there will tell me, well, there's proof that we have a lot of similarities. Well, if one person is making something, you'll find a lot of similarities. If I draw a lot of my artwork, you'll find a lot of similarities in my artwork from one thing to another. I like the same type of colors. I do like the same type of structure when I'm doing that. And we just know that I believe in creation. We know that we were created. So if you're created by someone, you're most likely going to have similarities. But that doesn't mean all my artwork comes from the same idea. I didn't take this artwork and keep changing it till it became another one. So my video is probably over the length that I can probably go, but I just wanted to say that we all have to just be careful in what we put into our bodies and what will probably make our bodies unhealthy. And I'm partially vegan because I don't drink milk and I don't eat cheese, so I'm not against veganism at all. Please do not think that. Please do not even put that in the comments. Oh, you don't like vegan. I am not against it. Health-wise, I believe it's the best way to live. So that's all I have to say. Just please leave comments below. Keep them nice. Please don't argue with each other, y'all. So, deuces.